My bad. Peace, everybody. It's your girl, Wendy Zizzo, here with Kurt the Jerk and Nappy Red, and we are Awareness Academy 411. Here again to give you the 411 on what's going on in the world. It's for educational purposes only. If it applies, it applies. If it don't, let it fly. We just here to give you the 411 of things you need to be aware of. So yeah, how y'all doing tonight? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How you doing, Red?
First, we so happy to have other host back because we miss him.
Yeah.
He's been out for like two
Yeah,
episodes and a
man.
few interviews. Like,
Yeah, I'm back. I'm
He's
back in the
back.
saddle.
He's
Back
been
in the
out there in
game.
the world, and we've been having to just it's just no. We need the trio. It's like three
Yeah.
peas in the pod.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I
Three
was definitely missing
musketeers.
y'all.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I
yes,
was
we're,
definitely
we're
missing
glad to
y'all.
have you back. Glad that you good. We Gucci, and we here to do it again.
Yes.
Yes, sir. So there's so many different things going on in the world right now. It's so everything is crazy. We got the election coming up next week, and
Yeah.
this is gonna be interesting. You know, I don't even want to get too much on that, but there's just so much that's coming out of it. Like, you know how they start going after the supporters and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, you got Elon Musk. They over here investigating him for some immigration fraudulency allegedly, and he might get deported. Like,
Kicking
no,
them out
that's
of
crazy. When I heard about that, I was like, okay, that's different. Didn't expect that to happen.
That's funny. Yeah.
But then what other things we got going on? I remember you was talking about some interesting things. We always get into certain conversations off air, and then we get on. I'm like, oh yeah, what was we talking about again? But oh yeah, for Staten Island, I just want to shout out Wu Tang. They got a Wu Tang ice cream truck right now in the city, and
That's what's up.
they playing Cream as the ice cream truck song. So it's bing ding 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 ding. Yeah, it's just so dope. And it was a long line too. I saw a video of it. I was like, shout out Staten Island, shout out Wu Tang.
Wu Tang, woo, 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 woo. Gotta love them, man. Gotta rep our barrel from Shaolin. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
love
Staten
it.
Island. All day. It's not even Staten Island, it's Staten Island.
You know what I'm saying? Killer Hill in the house.
Killer Hill in the house.
Yeah, real talk.
Also represent the other artists out there too. You know,
absolutely.
that's Staten
I'm one of
Island
them.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm a Staten Island female hip hop artist. If you don't know, visit zizzolife.com and hear the music, people.
Yeah.
Real talk. I rep my island. And Kurt has heard my music. Red, you heard my music too.
Yes,
yeah,
I
y'all
did.
both know. Y'all can give it the stamp or not. Keep it real. Keep it funky.
Nah. I like
it because I'm here.
Yeah,
fucking awesome. That shit is awesome.
I
like that shit. And your beat is fucking amazing, and your rap.
It's two thumbs and a salute.
When I heard you a long time ago versus where I heard you now, I can see you evolve.
The growth.
I see the growth. That's the perfect choice of word.
The growth. Yeah, I definitely went through my metamorphosis as I was doing my music. And what I love about the last project I put out is I got Karen Wheeler on there from Soul to Soul. And if people don't know who Karen Wheeler is Back to Life, Back to Reality. That's Karen. I got her. I had wrote a whole song, and she like did the hook amazingly. I got Johnny Juice. He's a Public Enemies DJ. I got him on my record, Cause and Effect. Y'all definitely gotta check these records out. Like, I be cooking. I be
that's
cooking.
hot. That's hot right there. Real talk.
Let me cook Staten Island. I represent. You know what I mean?
I'm saying.
Also, we getting ready to do a Park Hill documentary mixtape. So I'm gonna definitely have you on there.
Absolutely. So that's what I'm talking about. Let me get in the studio again.
That's what's up, though.
It's like riding a bike. You never lose it. It's always gonna be there. I'm gonna be good. And also mention to everybody that you got your documentary, the Park Hill and the hip hop documentaries that are out right now.
Yeah. That's the hip hop Staten Island documentary, Calling Films. My Park Hill documentary is not coming out until next year. We pushed it back because other people's coming out with their project about Killer Hill. So
it's still gonna come either way, but you still got the other one. So
I guess we gotta give people a teaser. So we gotta start on our podcast, start throwing teasers so people can see the information that you put out there that was so important and
profound. Like Staten Island got history, man.
Talk.
Like we got a story too.
They think when people think about Staten Island, they forget it's part of the 5 boroughs.
Nah, people act like they want to forget it. Oh, it's the lost borough. Nah, you know what it is? The problem is it's just not enough representation of the island out in mainstream. Like when you think of like Staten Island reality shows, you just seeing all the, I'm not gonna use the other word I just know, but you see all the Italians and stuff, and
no, but look who came. No, let's be realistic here. Look, all the famous people came from Staten Island. Steven Seagal,
Christina Aguilera.
Who we grew up with, Margie, Macho King, Randy Savage. I met him a couple of times. Yeah,
I didn't know that. Oh, I love Macho
I didn't know
Man.
that
either. Yeah.
Will you marry me? I didn't know Macho Man was out here. Oh, I would have geeked the hell out if I seen him, yo.
No, let me tell you something. The guy is big. When I met him in person when I was younger, when I was a teenager, I said, "Oh shit." He said, "Yeah, I live out here too." But I knew he lived out there because people kept on, and people in my circles as wrestling enthusiasts kept on talking about, "Oh, Macho King Randy Savage live on Staten Island." I'm like, "Yeah, right." But when I ran into him near the mall, and I kept on running to him near the mall, I thought, "Oh shit!" So he does live out here. He live over there.
Crazy. I can't imagine walking through the mall and just seeing Macho Man.
I'm a huge fan.
I would have geeked out. I would have been like, "Oh shit!"
I was a whole BITCH when I ran into him. I said, "Oh my God." Yo, if any chicks was around that was dealing with me at the time, I would have lost my chick card. Like they were like, "Nigga, you soft ass, soft bash Negro."
That's freaking funny.
Because I was starstruck. Right? I grew up off of wrestling, like, you know what I'm saying? And not this wrestling now. This shit's trash. No, I'm just joking. It's not trash.
I don't know. I don't watch.
Because I like The Rock. I like The Rock when he does wrestling.
No, The Rock was the man.
John Cena's an awesome dude. I got a chance to meet him in person, and he's funny, charismatic, talk, communicate good. Yeah.
The last time I watched him wrestling was, I think, in the 70s.
Damn.
70s. Yeah,
I wasn't born, bro.
I wasn't even born yet, but I stopped watching it when they brought Hulk Hogan back.
Right after NWO when he turned bad.
No, when The Rock had his stint, and then after The Rock, like they brought Hulk Hogan back after that. I was done after that. I was done. And now Hulk Hogan, Hulk Hogan out here talking wild, crazy shit, but we already knew he was a retard anyway. So
it breaks my heart though, because I was let me tell you something. Nobody could tell me nothing about Hulk Hogan, but they could now. As a young adult, I love Hulk Hogan. But when I kept on hearing that he always putting out this racist rants, he has his racist rants every now and then, I still didn't want to believe it until I actually heard it myself. And I was like, come on, Hulk Hogan. Oh, we can't, you know what I'm saying? We can't have nobody that's decent, right? That's white.
Listen, there's a lot of things that come out about these people. It's sad. It's unfortunate. Ruin your childhood and shit.
Yeah, but they've been like that. It's just like a lot of people getting comfortable of saying stuff out now. You know what I'm saying? It's been there, but they just hold their composure.
Because their battery is running for office. They got a battery running for office right now. So it turns them on. Like they're activated. You know what I mean? It's like
Trump activate all the races.
KKK assemble. Like,
no, I'm joking.
Assemble. Talking shit.
Get them.
They just coming out the crevices like, coming out the darkness. Like them motherfuckers was in caves. Like we ain't even y'all still around. Like y'all still on this bullshit. Like we ain't done yet. Yeah, you telling us to get over it. Why don't you get over it?
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? Like the only person that need to get over something is y'all. Y'all need to get over your racist shit. That's what the hell y'all need to get over. Then we can move on with our lives and give us some reparations.
We all need to come. You know what it is too, and it's sad, and that's why I said that why they killed Dr. King. He did, even the KKK. I was just thinking, matter of fact, not even Dr. King. Let's talk about Fred Hampton. You had the KKK Klansmen with Fred Hampton. They would never thought two opposite sides of the spectrum come together to develop a bond, because we have a lot more things in common than we have difference, but we don't know it because the people at the top want to keep us ignorant. That's what it is. And it was crazy that Fred Hampton, think about it, Black Panthers was united with the KKK. That even though KKK did a lot of wild stuff,
I didn't know about that
united.
part.
Yeah,
I didn't know about that part. Maybe
when you look at the movie, when you watch the movie and they had all these.
That's one thing I need to do is watch the movie.
When you watch the movie is based in truth. There was a lot of stuff in there. Obviously they throw a little snack of doodles in there that don't belong to the movie. But I
want to research that. I need to research that because movies be lying. They be over exaggerating shit. Just like how they made Faith Evans look all innocent in the Biggie movie.
Hey, don't talk about my Faith. I had a crush on her when I was younger.
Yeah,
I was like, that's my girl.
There's some things about her.
Faith Evans was a whole point blank.
He said it. I didn't. He said it. I didn't.
I used to see her all the time. Trust me.
So you want to say the military term? Harry, Oscar, Echo. Uh-oh.
Oh shit. That's too funny. But that's crazy. These reality shows like helped us see more of people too. Like we got to see even just with the podcast, like besides, our podcast, we're Awareness Academy Forward One. By the way, people, please like, share, subscribe, go to our YouTube channel.
Please.
Please subscribe. Please. We got to build up the subscribers so that more people could get this awesomeness. You know what I mean? Like spread the love. But you got these people out here with microphones that you're like, why? Like, I don't know if people seen this clip, but this dude, he said because he's 6'4", makes over 100,000 a year, and he Black, that he's winning. Like that's it. That's what makes him was it a high value man? Is that the term?
Superficially, from a superficial standpoint, he may get the woman, but he probably won't keep her if he starts showing his true side, where it appears from watching, I'll call it out, Fugazi podcast, is that he look at, in my opinion, this is just how I view him and his podcast. He look at women as objects, and they need to be obedient. They need to be this. They need to be that. That's the mindset that I get when I look at his podcast. I could be wrong, but that's my opinion.
Listen, if you want to present yourself,
the tall dude with the braids. And a light-skinned dude with the braids and stuff, and he always talking some crazy stuff about women.
Nah, I don't look at none of that stupid stuff.
Maybe because he might be this.
Well, it's trending a little something right now, but because he's over here talking this mess, and I'm like, yeah.
The dudes that always talk out, you find out later this is what they really were.
Because listen, in my opinion, for a dude, listen. What is a man's purpose other than to be on this earth than to serve and protect women? What else are you here for? Like if you over here hating on women and you mad at women and you feel like you need to punish women or you see women as an object, what the hell do you see yourself as then? You are literally the woman's counterpart. Like how can you put a woman as below you when we literally birth you? Like that is the betrayal. Like that is the craziest betrayal. Like how I don't understand how men could look down at women, and women literally you're here because of a woman. A woman birthed you. Like you wouldn't. How are you the supreme or the superior sex if you came from this sex?
That
don't make no sense. Like, just think of like, wait, so I'm giving birth to my ruler now? Like, no. Men are here to serve and protect women. And this dude and it's not even just him. There's a lot of guys out there that think like that. And it's like, realistically, if you think of women as being some type of object, then you are seeing yourself as a tool. So now you can't be mad if you get used. You know what I mean? If you just say, if you base your value on making over a certain amount of money a year and how tall you are or how good looking you are, if that is your basis of your value, then you are a tool. Because that's what a tool is, like something to look at and something to get something from.
And what happened, and the beauty of it, the bad part about it, not the beauty of it, the bad part is what happened when the two stop working, you throw it away, right? So he wondered, like, why the girl, she stopped dealing with me? Yeah, because everything that you had, your height, your your sexual game, your money, you lost your money or you don't got as much money as you before, your sex game is not doing what it's supposed to do. Because you set your stage for her to only look at you as what you can provide for her physically, the relationship ain't gonna last. I bet you the dude's single, and if he got a kid or got a woman, it's not stable. Because that mindset, don't get me wrong, I'm pretty sure you can get girls just off his look and his height, like you said.
Yeah, like he's saying, he's 6'4" and he make over 100,000 a year. So he's catching certain bees in his trap, and then he gets stung and be mad.
But the problem, that's a fact. But the problem I have with it is that real men that make that kind of money is not going to tell broadcast, oh, I make 100-something thousand on the internet. That's fucking dumb. For all these people out here starving, and even to me, and living in New York, New Jersey, that's not big money to us. But just the idea that you say you make over 100,000, because they look at you as a regular low-level podcast, you better not get caught in those streets, because Pookie and Ray Ray gonna remember what you said. I'm not. First of all, it's plenty of people jealous of you just because you got a spotlight. Now you telling them you make over 6 figures? Thumbs up to you, brother.
Somebody gonna run up in your house.
Target.com. They do it all the time. They track your IP address somehow and find out where you live and go in your house and run up in it.
That part.
Don't be stupid.
That part. But more importantly, like even just in relationships, like you can't expect a woman to see your value as only what you bring to the table in terms of money, right? You can't get women looking at you in that way if that's your mentality of what makes you valuable. You know what I mean? Like if that's, you're going to attract the type of woman that's, as long as he's making money and giving me money, I fucks with him. And as soon as he's not doing it, I'm done. So then you'll get a girl that don't give a shit about you, your health, or nothing. You'll have money, you'll spend it on her, blah, blah. As soon as you get sick, she's out. As soon as that money stops, she's out. And you mad at her. Oh, that bitch used me. No, this is what you said you were. So she used that tool.
That's a fact. But yo, you like this cup? This Halloween cup?
What is that? Oh, that's like a little hand.
It look like blood.
I like the purple. I like the purple.
I ain't buy this because if I bought this, I'd be G.
Yeah, what you drinking in there? You look like you drinking something.
This is beetroot juice.
I want to believe you.
Yeah,
I want to believe you too. Damn it.
He said, "I want to believe me too." You stupid.
Nah, this is Kool-Aid. I always drink good. I got red Kool-Aid, like dark red, so it look like blood because it's Halloween and it's a Halloween cup. No? Okay.
Oh, speaking of Halloween. Yo, this was the warmest Halloween ever.
Yeah.
Yo, when I was teenage-year-old me was jealous. I was jealous yesterday, and I don't go out trick-or-treat. My daughter grown now. I don't got to do that no more. But I was just like, damn, like anytime I used to wear a costume, I had to wear a jacket. I couldn't be just a cat. I had to be a cat with a hat. It's like you couldn't even see my ears and shit because I had to wear a hat because it's freaking cold. Like it was like 80 degrees.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I'm praying that New Year's is higher than 40. Like, please let New Year's be 40 and above.
You remember New Year's back in the days where it was like freezing cold.
Brick
I'm talking
City.
about blood cold outside. You out there like
Brick.
this. You got your jacket on, your ears is cold. Like that don't exist no more because
nah. I mean, I've been out there a
everywhere.
couple times during the ball drop, and one year I was out there. It was like 40 degrees. It wasn't like freezing, so I was okay. And then another year it was like a drizzle the whole day and night. So that was and I'm probably gonna be up there for 2025. I like bringing in the New Year's up there. It's cool, but I'm not one of them crazy people that be sitting out there. If I ain't getting paid to be there, I ain't going.
I don't blame you. But who doesn't want to go somewhere they're not getting paid?
Yo, nah, I would like those people that go out there. I give them props. Like having to stand there, the people be out there from 9-10 in the morning.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
And they're out there all day and night. And like, it's crazy. I'm like, y'all are dedicated. I'm not that dedicated unless if I'm getting paid. Like you got to pay me to deal with that much time, and I'll take every hour. That would be like what is almost a 14-hour shift. I'll take it.
That sounds good. 14-hour shift. Okay.
I'll take it. That's I'll do that. Yeah, let's do that. And it's holiday pay on top of it.
Get that bread.
Well, just 1 hour is like a holiday because after 12 o'clock is holiday. Yeah, technically
time and a half.
Yeah, technically
I'll take it.
Eve. Yeah, I'll take it though.
Look at that top pay.
All day, all right. Word. But nah, it's I definitely give people props for being out there. Like, but it was better. I honestly wish I would have went before 9/11. Like before 9/11, 42nd Street was crazy.
It was lit.
It was lit. It was party. Like party.
That's why we used to go back in the day. We used to get towed up out there, running around.
So you got to go. Oh, that's what's up.
Tow up. I mean, tow. We didn't get home. I remember one time we didn't get home till like 7 o'clock in the morning. We were just drunk.
I used to go out there. Yo, I was a corny ass person with the dates. I used to do the same thing with every woman back in that day when I was younger. I used to go on a date, take them 42nd Street, get their picture painted, face decorated, little cartoon and shit, and they put the little, you know what I'm saying, little fake picture frame around it. Pay a little $20, and we all look like cartoon characters and shit. Then we go to like somewhere to eat over there, or just play video games and stuff like
BBQs.
BBQs is drugs.
Chevys.
We need to. You know what? We need to do a BBQ. Next time we come out here.
Nah, man, I ain't messing with no BBQs, man. They got some fucking steroid ass chicken wings.
Right. They got the steroid drinks.
Like them Arnold Schwarzenegger's chicken wings, like them shits is huge.
But
I have a question. Do they taste good?
But the sticky chicken tastes good. Sticky chicken.
I heard about sticky. I had stopped eating chicken around the time I see sticky. But their fries are good. I had Sticky's fries.
You're gonna have to eat some GMO just for one day, yo.
Nah, man, I'm not.
Listen,
I'll eat that chicken, bro. I'll eat that chicken, and I'll feel like I got like a film of grease on my tongue for hours after that.
What about the roast chicken they got with the rice?
They don't got nothing roasted in there.
They got roast chicken, yeah.
All their stuff is fried and BBQ.
Nah, they got roast chicken. Yeah, they got roast chicken. They got the roast chicken with the barbecue sauce on it if you want it.
Nah, man, that's GMO shit, man. I'm telling you, it's Arnold Schwarzenegger chicken.
GMOs.
Nah, that's Arnold Schwarzenegger chicken, straight up. Like, them wings is like the size of my hand. Like, you over here breaking it apart like this. And still,
honestly, something is wrong when you order the 5-wing special and the 5 wings get you full of hell.
That's it.
And normally you could tell anywhere you eat 5 wings, you go, no, that where the rest at. That shit is so huge. It's like a goddamn turkey wing. 5 turkey wings.
Like a mini turkey wing. That shit is crazy. Nah, man.
Good,
nah, man. Speaking of turkey, we got Thanksgiving coming up soon, or Indigenous People Day. That's another Indigenous People Day, and I'm eating for the death of my ancestors.
We gotta celebrate the slaughter of Native Americans.
I am not celebrating the slaughter. I am praying and giving. It's like pouring out, libations, but it's with food.
Damn.
It's my libations. I cook up, chef it up. You cooking, Red? I know you cooking.
I ain't gonna say. What
the hell you cooking, bro?
I ain't cooking
that.
All right. It's all right. I'm putting in my 8-hour shift too, so I'm gonna make you jealous too now. I know he's doing something too. You gonna fry a turkey, ain't you?
I'm gonna go to my aunt's house.
I'm gonna make me some grits and eggs.
Good.
For breakfast. While you cooking, yeah.
I don't know what I'm cooking. I don't know what I'm thinking about doing. A jerk turkey.
Woo! I didn't even get a chance to finish my sentence.
A jerk turkey and plus a fried turkey.
Oh, my fried turkey. Look at my hands. Fried turkey is fried. Yo, once you have fried turkey, I'll give a punch brownie.
Yeah. Fried
turkey. Nah. He got me at the jerk turkey. Wait, so it's even smoked too. The jerk turkey. You smoking it and all that, like out on the grill. Ah, shit. Damn. See, I'm cooking, but you're gonna make me leave my own company. I took off Black Friday, so I'm gonna come up there. Don't tempt me. Save me some jerk turkey.
Yeah, I'm trying to make. I don't know. It's up in the air. Matter of fact, my daughter want me to come up to Staten Island, so I don't know.
Bring the jerk turkey with you. Yes. Bring the jerk turkey with you. I'm definitely coming through. Oh, I will be sitting outside waiting.
I gotta make y'all some jerk baked beans. I made it for the first time.
That sounds good too. I'll try it out.
With the jerk turkey?
She said, just bring it all up here.
Word, talk about it, be about it.
Somebody say, I'm going to risk blood pressure issues right now.
Listen, it's 1 year. I mean, 1 day out of the year, I risk it all. I'm eating dairy. I'm eating cheese. I'm eating mozzarella. It's like just for like 1 week, I just fuck my whole shit up, and then go back after I do a cleanse after that. But
well, okay. I want to put something out. The people that's looking right now, what is your favorite Thanksgiving dish?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Put it in the comments and let us know.
For me, it depends on who's cooking it.
Yeah.
What's your favorite dish? You could comment and we could look at it.
Yeah.
I mean, I know collard greens is. I love some collard greens, but not everybody makes it equally.
Collard greens.
Yeah.
Collard greens.
Some fresh collard greens.
Collard greens.
I got a friend that comes down
turkey
here.
neck in there.
And I gotta make her collard greens. She comes down when she coming through. I gotta make a big pan of collard greens.
Well, listen, if you come out here, I'll make sure to bring you some of mine. We do an even swap.
Okay, all right.
I want to sound funny. What do y'all think about Kamala? I know that's some old school Southern shit, but to me it's just gross. Putting the collard greens in the tub. I thought that was stupid until I heard when I talked to my country family, and they was like, "Yeah, what are you talking about?" I'm like, they're looking at me like, "Yeah, we used to do liquor like that. We used to do a lot of things like that." And we cooking for a big family. We used to sit there and break it up, break the stems up.
Well, I mean, if you clean it out, if you clean the tub out before you do it, then fine. No, like I clean my sink out before I soak it.
Well, I know down south they put it in a metal tub.
Yeah,
like you know what I'm saying, a metal tub and rinse it.
Yeah, that's still gross, bro.
But in
I mean, how else you supposed to do it? Like, I mean, when I rinse mine, I clean my sink out very well. And then, I soak it in the sink with a little bit of vinegar. You know what I mean? Like, gotta get all the
little
impurities off
Clorox in that bitch, clean it real
he
good.
said Clorox. I can't stand you.
You gotta
put some
remix
Clorox
like
in
your
your collard green.
This shit, you go icky into the collard greens and shit. Bleach don't hurt nobody. Trump said bleach don't hurt nobody, right? You gotta put that shit in.
Yo, shine a light on it.
Okay, look. I want to ask y'all.
Oh shit.
If Trump wins,
yeah.
Do you think he's gonna get all the Spanish people out of here?
No, but he talking shit. But what he will do, he gonna have Elon Musk run this country and good.
Not if Elon Musk get deported.
It'd be kind of hard because think about it. Rich people have different set of rules than poor people. You know why? Because think about Donald Trump. Let's be fair.
Now this is immigration shit.
I'm just saying. Think about it.
Different.
Think about it. But not for the richest man in the world. He can pay anybody and pay anybody.
This is
he can pay for anybody.
So this is what happened with Elon Musk when he first started to come into this country. He came here as a student on a student visa, right?
Because he's a smart dude.
But he never enrolled in any courses in the college that he has signed up for, right? So he came out here and he started working. So he didn't have a working visa. So they're saying if he lied, if they find any fraudulence or any fraudulency in his application, they will denaturalize him. And he can either get deported or serve up to 5 years in prison. So
the richest man in the world,
he just ain't gonna be an American citizen. Then he's gonna have to go through the whole process all over again. And I mean, it'll get sped up for him because he got money. But
now, here's the thing: if Kamala Harris get elected, then he has to worry about the reason why Elon Musk is going hard right now. Is because now he knows that if he get elected, all those programs that our taxpayer money pay for, the SpaceX program is taxpayer money funded.
That's terrible.
Yeah. So because people like him that's rich and very intelligent, because he's a very intelligent guy, even though he's stupid and crazy, but he's very smart. Oxymoron. I don't know what to say. The money comes from the American citizens. The same thing with the pharmaceutical company. We get the drugs. We pay them to make the drugs, and they overcharge us for it. And then it
sounds like they just took the streets and then just put it in the corporate.
That's a fact, though. And they get mad when street hustlers,
the original drug dealers,
the street original dandadas. That's what they're doing. Yeah.
Big Pharma is the original dandada.
Yeah. So what do y'all think about Young Thug being released and his condition where
he got
15 years of probation, and for a person that's from the streets, we already know a lot of us will be like, yo man, I do if I could do 5 years, I'll do the 5 years instead of doing 15 years probation. I mean, they're gonna slip up again. But
15 years is a trap. It is. Trust me, I know. My lawyer told me it's a trap. That's a trap.
What you mean a trap?
Explain. Because basically, they know for 15 years he's not gonna. He's gonna get
surrounded by a bunch of people that's just negative. So
no. But I'm just saying, regardless, he can leave them alone and get a traffic ticket. That's violation. If a cop want to be stupid, if he litter, that's a violation. All that's violation, and he can go back and do some time for that. So it's a trap.
It is. I mean, 15 years is a long time to be on probation, though. Like that's literally like almost half of somebody's life, right there. Like that's a whole teenager worth the time. Like he can't go out partying. He can't have no dirty piss. Like nothing. Like he might as well just go live in the country and not come out.
No, he might as well be a priest.
But the contrary, the fact that he was going to spend 20-something years in prison.
I may be wrong when I say this, and I'm sorry to any of his fans if I say this, but I don't feel bad for him. Like I'm an artist, you know what I mean, and I didn't get that mainstream opportunity. You know what I mean? And these people that get a lot of these rappers that get these opportunities is out here doing some dumb shit. And then they get all messed up. They get tied up in the system. And now we supposed to, free Dirk, free this. Like, no, you over here messing up. Like, you have the opportunity that so many artists wish for.
Yeah.
So many people wish they was in your position. And this is the shit you're going to do with it? Like, nah.
I feel bad because when, pretty much if you research his lifestyle, he was a product of his environment for a long time. But the idea that when he jumped out of it, he no longer became a product of the environment, I feel bad because his past caught up with him because he can't help what he do because that's what he's been doing. And it's been working for him up until this time. And what people need to understand, and this is a message for all the young homies out there. You are never going to succeed getting money in the block because eventually you're going to get caught. It's a matter of time. And let me tell you something. It's worse for you guys than it was for cats like me growing up. You know why? Cats with me growing up, we used to hit that. We used to hold that time. We get locked up for some. A lot of us didn't snitch. A lot of us actually did the time. Now, you guys.
And there's way more cameras nowadays, too. Like, it's easier for you to get caught doing some shit. Like,
we used to get a lot of times, not for everything. A lot of times we get slapped on the wrist. We out in 2 years. Boom. We back in the block slinging. We're getting money and then get caught up again. Now, you guys, y'all get locked up. They're just trying to give you NFL numbers. Like, y'all play on a football team. So,
but they was doing that back then.
They was. I see a lot of cats that did get those football numbers. Bodies attached to all that. They got niggas just selling drugs, giving them football numbers. Look, I have got caught with a half a brick and they try to give him 15 to life. I'm like, he ain't kill nobody, but the drug probably could.
They've been doing that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, who am I, right? I don't know.
like all of my friends was doing 4 to 9s, 3 to 9s, 8 and everything back then. And they did their time, came home and stuff. So now it's basically like this. When you get a certain age, you gotta grow and everything. And plus I blame it mostly on this day of age on the record labels too, because they push that
100%. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? If you ain't gangsta out there, you ain't doing this, they will cut you off. They will cut your money off.
And real talk, I wish what I'm about to say would deter people from wanting to participate in the game. Easy Bone spoke about it in an interview, and this happened in the 80s, that they purposely went into the record labels and told them to make music to influence violence because they were building private prisons. And they know the power of music and what music does to you mentally, to you psychologically, and how that can influence certain behaviors. So they started pushing the gangster rap back in the late 80s, going into the 90s. And that has what they went from having, I think, like 200 prisons to having over 800 years later. You know what I mean? Like, these private prisons, this is literally rich people own this, and they're making 40, I think it's like 40 or 45 grand a year off of each person, off of each prisoner that's in these jails. And then you got the unjust laws on top of it. You know what I mean? Like, we just talking about all these years. Like, a year is not easy to go dealing with. Like, even just talking about, it's just 2 years. Like, just 2 years. Shoot, if I had to do a weekend in jail, I'm gonna lose my damn mind. A whole year?
I'm like, no, I want to go. No,
I don't even want to go for a minute. You know what I mean? So, real talk, like people have to understand that this music that is out, the representation that it has for us as people, and how we see that and take that as part of our self-image, it's creating, or it has created, all of these different things. And then, like I said, you got the unjust laws. You got all these crazy ass sentences. We already know that there's black people are going to get more time than a white person for the same exact crime. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many different things that go with just how the system is designed, and music is one of the pedal pushes. And I really, well, the music the way it is now is the pedal pusher. You know, you got these females out here talking about my butthole is this color, and like what? Like, you know, people might say I'm an old school female artist. You know, I'm old school because I ain't talking about the color of my butthole. Like, really? Like, what the hell? You know, but my point is like, as if I was a little girl and I heard that song, I would emulate that. You know what I mean? Because I don't know any better. Like our brains literally aren't completely formed until we 25, 26 years old. So you have all these young kids that are being influenced by this music and trying to emulate these people like Young Dirk and all the other Dirks that's out there. And then we have what we have now, these disrespectful ass kids that don't want to do anything other than complain. Like, I don't want to work. I'm not doing this job.
Speaking of that, you mentioned Young Dirk. What do you think about him pleading not guilty? And I see that he's been doing a lot for the community lately, changed his whole life around. It seems like, I mean, as far as the visual appearance, that he's a totally different dude.
I mean, listen, I hope that a young man would grow. Nah, I really hope that a young man would grow. Like, please, by all means, grow. But at the same time, be accountable for the shit that you put out. You know what I mean? Like, you already, you know, put that shit out there. This is already in the mix. Like, I was listening to something the other day, and I don't know, I can't remember who the artist was, but he just sounded like he's whining the whole time. I'm like, change your tone, like, could you come differently? Like,
you don't even have to, because somebody is a network out there, people that like that shit.
Well, that's part of the power of music. Music can hypnose you.
Oh, that's my shit. He goes, oh, that's my shit right there. Yo, that's my shit. That's the game now. It's different. Like,
well, I just say
we come from the era of Logic. We come from the era, like your era, our era, because we and you both in two different eras. Me and you, Red, we two different eras. But me and Zizzo still come from an era of Logic where we actually had to form a full sentence and actually say words in a sentence and in the correct way, in the correct manner, with no grammatical errors and stuff. Like,
there was substance in the music.
Key word.
What was you about to say, Red?
No, I'm just saying, it's like, you know what I'm saying, you just a lot of people complain about the music. Some of the music I listen to, it's good. You know what I'm saying? And just like back in our era, some of the music was garbage. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. A lot of people keep saying, "Oh, this whole music is garbage."
No, not all of it.
Not
all of it.
No,
but the majority of it.
Back in the 80s and the 90s, a lot of that shit was garbage and everything. It was real garbage back then too.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? But they said that's the golden age. Okay, this is the golden age, such and such and such and such. But it's just like with Wu-Tang, Mobb Deep, Biggie. All of that's the same thing they doing now, but they just doing it different. And
well, they dumbed down the lyrics a hell of a lot more since then.
But I'm saying, if you listen to Mobb Deep, Biggie, Wu-Tang, some of Wu-Tang people, Fat Joe stuff, Big L, they stuff was all criminal. It was drug dealing.
Oh yeah, but that was the gangster part that was peddled. Absolutely,
but they wasn't actually doing the stuff they rapping about.
Though. Yes, they was.
No.
Nah, you had Little Kim out here busting it open. You know, then
Big L was selling dust on 116th Street. And you know what I'm saying, and plus his brother, and them was notorious up on 139.
But at the same time, we had Tribe Called Quest, De La Soul.
We had a balance.
Yeah, there was a balance. Talib Kweli.
We don't have a balance.
Like, yeah, we definitely had a balance. We had Erykah Badu. You know, there was some type of balance, and now it's
no balance, and that's what make it so bad for the music now, because we don't have a balance. If we had a balance right now,
mainstream,
everything would have been good. But we only hear raunchy stuff.
Yeah, it's just one thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So if we got a balance coming in this era, it will even it out. Definitely.
Can you blame 50 Cent a little bit or nah?
No, I blame
50's part of the system too, though.
No,
50 peddled the same shit.
50 Cent single-handedly destroyed a lot of artists in New York. And once he did that,
he did the gyro.
No, it's true. Because once he did that, once 50 Cent attacked everybody, he did a good job. Now the South got a chance to have fun, and now they start playing on New York radio. And I'm sitting like, what in the country? What in the DUM? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm New Yorker.
The country was going to make its way up here either way, but
not that quick. 50 speed up this process, my opinion. And I know about myself, a lot of people think that way because I was laughing like people was giving pointers. I was like, yeah, he was destroying people's careers. You know what he did with and it's not alleged. You know what he did with Joel Santana? Joel Santana was hot at one point, right?
Yeah.
50 Cent had that money, so you know what he did? He signed Joel Santana and quieted him. Joel Santana made no music. He just paid for him to be quiet.
But
it wasn't intentional, but
allegedly.
Yeah.
No, it's not alleged. It's actually true.
But back in the days, a lot of hip hop artists got destroyed by other hip hop artists.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Cannabis got destroyed by LL. I mean, he kind of destroyed itself too, though.
But why he didn't come up with more music? Because he was amazing, though.
Look, I think Cannabis beat LL.
I agree.
Thank you. No, you can't, nigga. You didn't win. Thank you. I swear.
LL won off of the fact that he's LL.
That's it.
That's why he won.
He said 99% of your women wear high heels. From Ice-T to Kumo D to Jay-Z. You fucking with me, you must be crazy. Yo, I'ma stick you in Vanguard Award in front of your moms in first, second, and third ball. Make your wife get on the horn and call Minister Farrakhan. Ain't nothing tougher than that.
Nah,
oh my God.
Cannabis.
He killed LL.
Man.
Nah.
No, LL could. He's like, oh, this rubbing on my arm. You know, like the time bomb. Like, come on, L. Like, no, man. Yo, Cannabis ripped his ass up. I'm sorry. Like, I've had this conversation with people before. People like, nah, LL, that's LL. Nah. But the thing with Cannabis messed up is that Cannabis dragged it, like, after the fact. Like, he kept trying to, make songs and talk shit,
But also, he got blackballed, too.
Quick. Also, another story is he had a hit. I can't remember the damn name of the song. And he what's his name was dropping like bombs on this song. Like he playing on Hot 97 and dropping bomb. Hold up, take it back, drop another bomb. Like this song was about to be huge. And so the producer, I actually know the producer because he's the one that told me the story. He told me that they didn't want to put his name on the record and give him credit and points for the record. So they was trying to like give him bread instead or give him a house or whatever. And he was like, nah, I want my name on that. Like I'm trying to make a name for myself. Like, what are you doing? So he decided not to let them do the record. So that's what happened. And I heard that from the producer's mouth. You know what I mean? So, and this is the same producer that also did How Do You Want It? Is that the one? The How Do You Feel? I think that was his too. Yeah, like so, he that shit was foul though, man. Cannabis was a beast.
It made me think of Terry Crews and Terry Crews and Friday After Next, where Tupac was on and he big ass buff nigga like, yeah, how do I want it? Yeah, how do I? You know what I'm saying? Watching Tupac on TV. Oh my God, it's fun. Every time I think about it, I think about Terry Crews now. Funny dude.
Yeah.
But ultimately, like we had a lot of great artists back there. And now I look at the system like we were smart dumb and now they dumb smart.
They just took away the balance. And I totally agree with you, Red. Like there was a balance and they removed that side of the scale. You know what I mean? Like it gave you a different outlet. Or I mean, right now there's a lot of underground artists that are super dope. Yeah. But again, they're underground. Like you got to go searching for them. They're not going to be on the radio. Like I see some even, making their videos on TikTok. So a lot of dope female artists too. Like I seen some dope female rappers on there, like, and they spitting that conscious shit.
Nicki Minaj was an underground rapper. That's why I heard about her first there.
Nicki was I feel like she was able to be more authentically hip hop before she came on. Then from there it's like her records became arranged. It changed a bit, so you rap differently. Like I respect the the hustler. I respect the artist in her. Around the time that she was doing her thing, like right before she got with Young Money, I was in the same circus as her. I was out there, and the difference between me and her was I was not gonna compromise and put my ass and my body out there as the carrot, like, and I wasn't gonna talk that raunchy shit either. That's what happened.
If I was a woman, what I would have compromised. I can't picture myself being a woman because I'm heterosexual, but
the thing was with me is that I had a daughter, you know what I mean, and that's kind of what also, like, if I didn't have any kids, maybe I would have probably been more wild because I was more feral.
But the problem is a lot of dudes. The reason why I see a lot of, not you, obviously not you, but a lot of sexual assault cases, I think, because even with Bill Cosby, and not some of his cases, I think it's bullcrap, and I think what it was is he told these women a lie.
They wanted them. All the women was over there for him. They was the one.
No. But he told the women a lie. Like, yo, I'm gonna do this for you. Let me bang, bang, bang.
They all do that.
They all do that. That's another reason why I didn't, make it so to say, is because I had shit like that presented to me, and I was like, nah, I'm good.
Preludes was normal back in the 70s. So when they tried to make, and first of all, he used to chill with Hugh Hefner in a Playboy Bunny mansion.
Which is no different than Diddy. Hugh Hefner was just the white Diddy, period. Like, he was the original diddler.
Now here's the thing. One thing I realized, and I was analyzing a lot of these people, what they have in common, a lot of these people are repeat offenders, meaning that Diddy didn't violate you one time, multiple. At some point, like, you don't got no courage to run away. At some point, really?
Yeah.
Nah.
He's a black man at the end of the day. Yeah, he got power, but he's still black.
I don't know if Hugh Hefner did this. No, the one thing I don't know, and maybe it'll come out, I don't know. Did Hugh Hefner, give people allegedly, pneumonia and they died? That's the thing I wonder that's different in with Diddy versus Hugh Hefner, because Diddy, and it's gonna come out that he's responsible for his baby mother's death. He's responsible for a few people, because if you look at his old camp, everybody's gone. His original camp, everybody is like, they just untimely. Chris Lighty,
they don't know how to pay nobody. That's what it looks
like. His baby mother, another record executive, like, these people just dropped dead out of nowhere. Like, really? So I don't know. Allegedly, what did Hugh Hefner do in that vein?
No, but look at Black Rob. Black Rob was homeless and all that stuff. For him to die in the street.
Oh yeah, that was messed up, man.
But here's the thing. Much respect to Diddy finding the talent, but he didn't do good by his artists. We're the artists that say, Diddy, you took care of me. Even Usher only did good because he just was lucky to leaving time and still make music, and he was a sex icon, and he did good, and he fucking amazing. But Diddy, all these people, think about it. Matter of fact, I got a better question for you guys, because we know he had many artists. Name 5 artists that's succeeding right now, 2024.
5 artists that passed away?
No, that's making money, doing good for themselves right now.
That came out from Diddy?
Yeah.
Usher, Mary J. Blige.
Well, that's what I'm gonna push back. We can't really put Mary J. Blige. Mary J. Blige had to scout and find her own opportunity. And what put Mary J. Blige on the map? When she actually made the most money she ever made? 50 Cent, Power. That's the first time. Like, what the fuck? That's the first time she made the most money she ever made before. When I said, just doing she was getting like what 200, what 100, 200. I'm quoting them wrong.
Hell no, I don't think
episode. No. That's what she was getting.
Mary,
she get like a couple hundred. Shoot, 50 Cent. Say what you want to say about him, but he was paying people what they worth. I don't know about
but you know, Mike Rainey was only getting 40,000 an episode.
Really?
Yeah. That like they wasn't getting that much
money.
But
then again, he wasn't the main character until now. I know he got more money this episode.
No, he was still getting 45,000.
Not the Power Book show.
No,
I'm talking about when Ghost was there. Yeah, I can understand.
Shout out to Mike Rainey, my family, Mike Rainey's family.
I'm telling you,
Mike Rainey's my people.
They not getting what you think they are getting and everything. A lot of them.
Even Tristan Wilds too. He's another one. Tristan Wilds. Shout out to Tristan Wilds.
You gotta remember, 50 Cent even put out. He said, "Listen,"
and 50 Cent wasn't even paying them.
No,
it was Stars paying them.
No, but 50 Cent said, "I barely got any money myself for the whole project because he was more like, all right, I'm trying to get exposure." Amari Hardwick was getting $100,000 an episode. He's complaining, bro. What projects you made before 50 Cent that was popping? Zero. Because I researched him because I was like, oh, he should get more. He was the face of Stars. No, bro, you wasn't making no money before 50 Cent. And I like his podcast, and I can't say much because I got so much respect for him, and it kind of bothered me to talk about it. But you're not going to get $500,000 episode. That's not happening. And remind you, 50 Cent only executive producer, but remember, it's somebody else's network. That's why 50 Cent got his own network now. That's why he moved the streets for it. Yeah. Where all the movies and all the production he's doing right now, that's his shit by himself. No, he got nobody funding that. He made sure that he spent all his money. He said when he did the set, and I was looking at the Breakfast Club, he said, yo, for 4 or 5 days, he damn near paid the whole city, everybody money to work on the set. There was no crime. For 4 days. And you know what that tells you? That tells you that the reason why people commit crime because of poverty. That's a perfect example of the reason why people commit crime is poverty.
100%.
When people are lacking opportunity or lacking of
when people are short on resources, they're gonna try to find them.
Because it's not because people just wake up and want to. I'm gonna rob the old lady from the second store because I know she got a TV ordered.
What bugs me out about people that look down on people that are in poverty, it's like if you were in their shoes, you would be doing the same exact thing. Like these people looked at like, oh, how could they do that? Oh, they're animals. They're this. No, if you were in their shoes, born how they were born, raised how they were raised, and went through everything they went through, you'd be doing the same exact thing. I don't understand, especially them white people out there that look at black people as being savages or whatever. Like, who's the real savage? Look. Like, don't act like we don't actually have it. You know, we don't have receipts here. You know, on who's
but
savage.
See, a lot of people don't understand. How did we learn how to rob?
Yeah, how do we learn how to be savages? Period. From the original.
In the 1930s, it was a mafia, Italian mafias and the Irish mafias. They was out here running New York. And then what happened is when they got economic stimulus plan, which means government assistance, where in 1940s, even the Jewish was doing mob stuff. Back in the 1940s, because we had a war and all that, we gave them all white status. Italian people, Italian people, Irish people, and Jewish people wasn't even considered white. They even had white status. They got white after 1940. They got white status.
They used to have signs that said no WAP, no Mexican, no Irish, exactly. Don't serve. Like they had y'all wasn't drinking from the same water fountain as well.
So when people tell us the history, that's part of it too. But what happened is our federal government. That's why I said the government need to do something for everybody. They did something for them. They gave them stimulus plans. They made it so the fire department is predominantly Italian. They made it so the police department is predominantly Irish. They made it so the what is it? Fire department. I said the police department, and there's one other department.
Sanitation.
No, local government. All local government jobs is run by Jewish people.
Yeah.
And if I'm wrong, Just look up Rothenberger, this a burger, how that burger, that burger.
Yeah, well, I mean that's a whole another system too. Like
that's all been
Jewish
by the
people,
government.
they got their shit together. Like one thing you can't say about them is that it helped them.
The government did that.
Yeah,
it ain't that they got the shit together. The government did that for them. The same way they gave the Irish the police department, the same way they gave the Italians the fire department. That's been given. It's not like they work hard for it. They gave it to them and said, now you considered white.
Yeah.
But when it comes to black people, we're not trying to be considered white, even though back in the days, white and black was economic terms. If you was black, was considered poor. If you was white, was considered rich. It had nothing to do with your skin color. Later down the line, it was a psychologist that changed all that spectrum and said, okay, if you're black, you're poor. Because they know it's caused negative connotation.
Well, that's all part of that whole system. But again, we can go on for all night long just talk about.
Oh my God, it's what? Hold on, what the fuck?
We went that long. Yes, we've been having a good old time. You know, time flies when you having fun.
Stop me, sister. You usually cut me off. Cut me off, God damn it.
I was trying, but I didn't want to get right in the middle of the thought. Like that would have just been rude, you know. But I just wanted to put you through. But listen, people, I hope y'all enjoyed another episode with us, Awareness Academy 411. Again, I'm your girl Wendy Zizzo. We here with Nappy Red and Kirk Jerk, and we just here to bring you know the awareness, 411. We gotta let you know the 411, and there's a lot going on. All I can say is just love yourself, people. Please love yourself. Again, like, share, subscribe. Comment. Give us some questions, things you might want us to talk about. We're even allowing guests to come on, people that we're interviewing. We just put up an interview with Little Miss Spicy. I gotta check that out. So we're gonna move forward and continue the momentum because we're here for y'all. Awareness Academy 411. So peace, y'all. Have a good night.
Salute.